What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 4. Can you hear me? I'm wearing a mask. Haha. Oh, dude, what a crazy time we're living in here, you know? What a wild world. What a wild, wild world. You're on episode 4 of the Brent Pella show. This is really cool, man. If you've listened to the first 3, thank you. If this is your first, thanks for coming back or coming for the first time, or thanks for being here, dude. This is it's another solo one. I wanted to have a guest on at some point. I have this whole list of guests that I want to have on the show, but I can't because we're all distancing. Everybody got to be 6 feet away. So I can't have people on that I want to have on yet. But coming down the pipe, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, couple of months, my buddy JP Sears, who you might know and love from all of his stuff online. Super funny guy. I've done a couple videos with him. And Stevie Emerson and Veronos, 2 buddies of mine. You might know them from the Slappers Only entertainment platform. 2 awesome dudes. I want to have them on. I've talked to a couple other people too. So we'll get there, man. Until then, you got me in this mask. Can I talk with the mask on? Probably not. I don't even know how to put these on. Dude, I got this mask. My grandmother used to work in medicine. I believe she was a nurse of some sort, although I do forget the specific title of her profession. And she has like 1 million of these masks that she left at my mom's place, and so my mom gave me a bunch of masks to wear. I'm also growing out my beard. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, dude, I got a solid 1/4 centimeter beard popping off of my face right now. Can you see that right there? You can probably hear it through the microphone. It's nasty, dude. I don't know how people do big beards. That shit's gross. Dude, it's so itchy. I got like 6.5 hairs on my face right now, and I can feel every single one of them. I don't know how you do a big beard, guys. That's wild. I think this is literally the longest I've ever grown out my beard, and I can't get a haircut because of the distancing, on account of the distance. So just looking full on Post Malone homeless. Post Mahomeless. All right? That's what my style is becoming. Just Post Mahomeless, except for this pink sweater. This pink sweater's fucking tight, dude. I'm wearing a tight pink sweater right now. This shit is tight. It's keeping me cool, keeping me warm, keeping me fucking slick, fucking dope, fucking sick, dude. Man, I'm trying to watch a bunch of cool stuff to stay entertained because I keep having like crazy anxiety with all this stuff that's going on right now. Is he going to leave the surgical mask hanging off one of his ears? Yep. Like I was talking to my sister and my mom the other day. My sister's 18, and she was like, sometimes I get this thing in my chest, and me and my mom were like, oh, that's anxiety, dog. That's what that is. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And for me, I had that like a little bit in my life, but now it's like so much. It's crazy, dude. Like I find, for me personally, it's probably different for everybody, but for me, I get the most anxiety when nothing is happening. So like right now is maddening levels of anxiety. Like typically, if I'm having like a regular week and I'm busy with a bunch of different stuff, I got like 5 videos that I'm planning on shooting, 3 more that I'm writing with somebody, 4 more that I'm editing. I got 3 auditions this week, 4 shows. I got a huge show Saturday that I got to submit this tape for by next weekend, and I got to go do a show to get the thing on tape, and then I got to pitch this thing. I got to write this project that I'm working on. And when all that stuff is happening, I'm like smooth sailing. I feel good. I'm motivated. I'm like kickstarting my day super early, getting ready to go, and I'm stoked. But now, I mean, I can still do a lot of that, but there's just like, it's almost like the world is kind of on pause a little bit, which is weird. And so that is bringing up all kinds of anxiety. So that's really stressful. But I'm figuring out ways to deal with it. I hope you are too, dude. If you're out there, if you're anything like that, if you're trying to figure out how to not be anxious and stressed out, that's the goal. That's the mission of these days. To not let the shit eat away at you. So I hope you're staying happy, dude. And if you're not, go watch David Blaine's new special. All right? If you don't know who David Blaine is, he's the magician. Dude, magicians are so funny, dude. Magicians, they'll be like so like stoic and serious no matter what. Choose a card. Okay, split the deck. Mm-hmm. Now split the deck again. Okay. Now what was your card? The Queen of Hearts. All right, you'll notice that in this deck, the Queen of Hearts does not exist. But what happened was that the Queen of Hearts actually flew out of the deck, folded itself up into a tiny little ball, went up through your asshole, came out your nose, and is now hiding underneath your left big toenail. And the person checks, and they're like, "What?" Magic is so silly. Watch the David Blaine special. It's really a fun time. All he does is he does a bunch of magic tricks. I believe in magic. Fuck yeah. Dude, magic is real as shit. Magic is fucking shit and real as shit. I used to love doing magic back in my magic days when I was like 6 and I had like a double-sided coin or like a trick deck. Shit was tight, dude. I wanted to be Harry Potter for sure. Every once in a while, I'll still like just be in my room and like I'll want my water bottle, but it'll be across the room and I'll just hold out my hand like, and it doesn't show up. It doesn't come over to me. I'll just be like, did it move? Nope. Sure didn't. Because if it did, Hagrid would have came through when I was 13 and been like, hey, bro, time to go. Hogwarts is calling. But I still try. I'm holding out hope that I possess magic powers. For sure. I think I could. We'll see. We'll see how life progresses, dude. We'll see how life progresses. You guys hear the new Drake song, Tootsie Slide? Dude, all music now is just how can we get popular on TikTok? That's every new song. Everybody that's making music is just like, bro, what kind of dance can they do, though, on TikTok? Okay, yeah, sure, the lyrics are heartfelt and beautiful. Okay, yeah, your beat is amazingly dope and never before heard. All right, but how are people going to pick up their feet and slide them to the left? Ever thought about that? Dude, I don't give a shit about your instrumental. What's the choreography going to look like in a 15-second video for some 16-year-old from Ohio to fucking do and look like a little hoe bag? Because you can be big in music now if you just make music for 16-year-olds on TikToks to do a dance to, and then it'll be gone in like a week. That's what TikTok is. That's okay. Fucking TikTok. Man, just a lot of weird stuff, huh? Watched The Invisible Man. That was a cool movie. Watched The Invisible Man. I saw The Way Back. I saw David Blaine's special. Just been watching everything, which has been fun. I should probably do some type of David Blaine, like, impression. That'd be fun. Just David Blaine, like, making the virus disappear or doing, like, choose a roll of toilet paper. Do you have your roll? Okay, what's the brand? Charmin? Okay. Now open his mouth and reach in. He used to open his mouth and pull out a roll of Charmin toilet paper. I don't know. David Blaine's insane. Also, I've been. I thought of another idea that was the Masked Singer, but just like wearing surgical masks, and you have to guess who they are. It's very dumb. But you know what? That's where my mind has been. I saw this the interview with Gary Vee and Tony Robbins. Talk about a fucking power dynamic, dude. Jesus. Gary Vee is already like, if you're not out there making content, why not? Now's the perfect time. You need to be investing in yourself, all right? You invest in yourself just like I invest in the New York Jets, okay? You wake up every day, you make a piece of content for TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. You can put yourself on all these different platforms. Don't forget about OnlyFans, okay? You should be taking feet pics and uploading them to OnlyFans and then driving your fan base from OnlyFans over to your Instagram. Your OnlyFans Instagram, okay? Sure, they're going to be asking for more feet pics, but that's your brand. and Tony Robbins just talking about like financially managing money. It's so it's Tony Robbins is crazy because like I love Tony. I saw his I'm Not Your Guru documentary on Netflix, and yeah, the guy's awesome. But it's just so funny how he talks about money. It's just like listen, Gary. Last week I was out in Malibu with 400 billionaires. They're all billionaires. Okay, every single one of them. You ever had 400 billionaires in a room, Gary? It's crazy. I'm telling you, his teeth are so big. Gary, I'm telling you, these 400 billionaires, wild. So much money in the room, Gary. And you know what the secret is to all their success, Gary? Gratitude. Because they're grateful for money. Gary Vee and Tony Robbins. I like those dudes. They'll probably come out of this with even more money somehow. You know, there's people like that that'll come out of this whole quarantine thing with like an extra couple $1 million. That's wild. I saw on Twitter that people are saying to use the term Karen is prejudiced. What? To use the term Karen is racist? Oh, no. You serious? You serious? Anybody that says Karen is offensive as a term is a Karen. Hey, do you think that being called Karen is offensive? That's because you're a Karen. Karen, dude, it's the perfect term. It's the perfect word to use to insult somebody that's just being an anal bitch, right? And a guy can be a Karen. But if a guy is being a Karen, I feel like we should call him a Leonard or something. Or a Leon. Stop being a Leon. Leon? My buddy's name is Leon. He works in medicine. He's in New York. I hope he's doing great. But hey, bro, if you're going to be a Leon, you're going to get called out for being a fucking Leon, dude. Just like Karens get called out. Karens and Leons, dude. Karens and Leons. Got to watch out for them, dude. Been getting all my news from the Joe Rogan podcast. Dude, stop watching the news, dude. The news sucks. The news fucking sucks. Every single news channel has their own aim. Every single one. There's not one news channel that is like middle of the road. Except maybe like MSNBC, kind of, but still not really. Not really. I don't think there is one. CNN and Fox News are so polar opposite of each other. And mostly BBC. I like the BBC. I'll fuck with the BBC, dude. BBC, dude. But most of the news sucks, dude. You can get your news on podcasts, and it's better because they're just talking to the people that need to be talked to for longer formats of time. Like Theo Von talked to Doc Antle from the Tiger King. Watch that shit. If you guys watch Tiger King, if you haven't, go listen to what I said in the last episode about Tiger King. And then go watch Tiger King first, and then listen to what I said about Tiger King. And then go to Theo Von's podcast and watch his interview with Doc Antle from Bhagwan, that guy. Watch his interview from the Theo Von thing, because that dude was in Tiger King in a big way, and Theo Von interviewed him and got a bunch of cool information from him, and it's wild. All right, so that's where the real news is, dude. So I was listening to the Rogan podcast. He talked to a couple of different people that are specialists in medicine, like this dude that's a expert in tropical medicine, and then a couple weeks ago he talked to somebody from the Center of Infectious Disease. I don't know. I just touched my face again, so I'm probably gonna die in about 5 minutes. But you listen to those interviews, and it's like calming because you get all the information. And it's also a little troubling because you get all the information, you know. But what would you rather do? Would you rather be like falsely calmed down because this news channel is reporting one way, or would you rather be falsely like riled up because this other news station is reporting a completely different way? So when you get to listen to a full interview with somebody that's a specialist, it gives you both sides of that in a way that's really like equalizing. So you get the full perspective from somebody with no political drive behind them, you know, from somebody with no political standings or leanings, somebody that just wants to get the information out. And then there's conspiracy theorists out there like, no, dude, you never know, dude. You never fucking know, dude. This guy could be controlled by the political elites. He probably has a sex trafficking ring out of Cambodia, okay? Where they take lemurs and they turn them into people, and then you got a bunch of people lemurs coming into the U.S., having sex with other people, and before you know it, we're going to be overrun by lemur people. Some conspiracy theorists, I'm a huge fan of conspiracy theories. Not a fan as in I subscribe to them and believe in them, but I'm a fan in that I get entertainment from reading them and like diving in kind of deep into what people actually think. Like it was really fun for a while to read about the flat Earth theory and all the people that thought that, and then it started to just get kind of sad because like those people are so anti-science. And then there's a theory that I just heard about called Hollow Earth, where there's people that tunneled into the Earth. What is that one? Let me look that one up, dude. Hollow Earth theory. Jamie, pull that up. Can you pull that up? Jamie, pull that shit up. Okay, here's what Jamie pulled up. The hollow Earth is a concept proposing that the planet Earth is entirely hollow or contains a substantial interior space. Holy shit. That's wild. Can you imagine living inside the Earth? Oh, and there's a map of the inside. Like there's oceans in there and pieces of land. Oh my God. I haven't dived this deep yet. This is wild. Dude, that one's fun. That's a fun one. There's a bunch of stupid conspiracy theories out there too. There's plenty on the virus, of course. I haven't really read those yet, but I will. Because it's just fun to read. But if you read that shit, don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up, all right? Because some of it's legit, I'm sure. Some conspiracy theories are probably founded in some type of truth. But I would guess, in my unprofessional guess, that most are not. So, be careful what you believe. But it's just fun to read about them sometimes. I tried to show an episode of the Alex Jones interview with Rogan to my mom, and she couldn't make it through the first 7 minutes. Because Alex Jones, dude, have you ever heard Alex Jones talk about some shit? Listen to the Alex Jones interviews with Rogan.
I was out there like, come on, Joe. You don't think that the political elites with the lizard people? The lizard people are out there, Joe. Joe Rogan, you don't think the lizard people are out there controlling this? The lizard people.
Alex Jones, dude, he's fucking insane. I am a huge Rogan fan. Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan's funny though, dude, because he goes so deep in his thinking about everything, like no matter what it is, dude. Like if you were listening to Joe Rogan describing drinking a glass of water, it would be like, dude, man, have you ever drank water? Man, it's amazing, man. Listen. You have a glass, right? And in the glass is this liquid, this clear liquid, man. And you lift it up with these paws on the end of your arm that are still round from when human beings were first evolving during the age where mushrooms were growing out of the ground, and we would pick them up with our paws and put them in our mouths, and that helped develop our brain to the point where now we see a glass of clear liquid and we use our paws to pick it up and put it in our mouth. Just a hole in your face, man. That's all a mouth is. It's just a hole in the middle of your face. It's your face hole. And you tip the glass up, and you put the liquid into your face hole, and it goes down, and you're just hydrated, man. And it's crazy to think. Have you ever seen a West African chimpanzee drink water? Jamie, will you pull that up? Jamie, pull up a West African chimpanzee drinking water. It's entirely possible that a West African chimpanzee drinks water the same way that people do and doesn't even know it. It's entirely possible, man. Got to stay hydrated, folks. It's wild, man. Strange times, folks. Strange times. Dude, Joe Rogan, I don't know. That's I don't know. Joe Rogan's fun. He's a fun dude to listen to. Got a new addition in the podcast studio today. If you're watching on YouTube, this is my first place championship trophy from 1997, I think, when we won first place. There it is. First place. I was in second grade? I don't know. I'm 17 years old right now. So whatever I was in 97, I think would make me in second grade back then. But I am 17 right now, so you do the math. And I was the shortest, whitest kid on that team. Because I grew up not in the hood, but in Sacramento. And all my friends were super dope. But the whole league that I played in, I was like the only white kid in the league. And it was really funny because I was like the shortest, tiniest little kid just running around trying to like play ball with these fifth and I don't know why it was such a weird mix. All the kids in my league were in like fifth and sixth and seventh grade. I was like a second grade little skinny, scared little white kid. I did hit a dope fadeaway shot though. I don't know if it was in the championship game or not, but I hit that shit and it went right in. It swished right in. I got an and one and I hit the free throw and I was like, yeah, hell yeah, motherfucker. Hell yeah. And we won the championship. I have so many participation trophies at my house, at my mom's, dude. She has this box in her garage just full of participation trophies. I can't believe it. But to me, they were tight, dude. Fuck that. Give out participation trophies. But when you give it, just tell the kid, hey, man, just to let you know, you didn't do anything to earn this. But here you go. That should be the fix. Give kids trophies, but let them know they don't mean shit. Or don't give them trophies. I don't know. Who the fuck am I, dude? Who am I, you know? Who the fuck am I, dude? I'm just a guy in a pink sweater with a surgical mask hanging from his ear trying to be a famous DJ. Dude, what do you guys think DJs are doing during quarantine? Do you think they're just like playing Bop It to keep their finger dexterity going? Just bop it, twist it, twist it, bop it, twist it, bop it, whip it. DJs in quarantine just playing Bop It all day. I don't know. I miss sports. Did you see? This one's just a rant. This episode's a rant. Keep up, dude. These are all the topics I would be talking about on stage if I could still do stand-up right now. That's what this podcast is going to be for the foreseeable future whenever I don't have a guest. So hopefully you guys like my stand-up. Because if you like any of this, you're going to love me on stage. Because this is all, kind of bullshit. But on stage it's fun. It's great. It's actually like good. I don't know. Maybe this is good too. I don't know. You tell me, dude. You tell me, 13 people listening. The video of The Rock rapping to his daughter was really cool. Did you see that this week? Or last week? He was just like washing his hands and rapping to his daughter. Is that not the coolest guy? I mean, come on, dude. That's the coolest guy. What a crazy time. What a crazy time. I went to the farmer's market. Today. Didn't even know farmers markets were still open, but this one was open. And it sucked, dude. It sucked. People were like mad. How are you going to be mad at a farmer's market? It's the happiest place on earth besides D-Land, okay? D-Land is the happiest place. Second happiest place, any farmer's market anywhere. And at this one, everyone was like mad and weird. I honestly didn't know it was open. And I went and walked in and got barked at, for like taking my mask off right when I left. Because you got to wear a mask outside when you're outside now, or it's recommended you should. You probably just should. I mean, I'm not going to wear it when I'm running or working out outside because I'm not near anyone. I'm just in a big giant grassy field, and that's just stupid. There's no like gas floating around that could kill you. That's not what this is. But when you go to the store or something, wear a mask. And Trump said, I'm not a political dude. I am not political. I don't give a shit who you vote for or don't vote for. Vote for whoever the fuck you want to vote for. I don't have a big enough voice to have any type of influence. So just do whatever you want to do. But I will say this, dude. I saw Trump talking to the press the other day about the CDC recommending wearing a mask. And he was like, yeah, I'm not going to wear a mask. CDC is recommending you wear a mask. I'm not going to wear one. I'll never probably ever wear one. But I did fuck a porn star with no condom. That's true. He said he's not going to wear a mask, right? And the CDC, of course he's not. He raw dogged Stormy Daniels, dude. Of course he's not going to wear a mask. But like to be the president and say the CDC recommends you wear a mask in public, but I'm not gonna. It's like, dude, what? How that just shows like if you're going to do the opposite of what the Center for Disease Control is saying to do, then everyone's going to do the opposite. Well, not everyone, but all the dummies. They're going to do whatever you do, bro. You're the prez, bro. You're the prez, dude. Just take a picture of you wearing a mask in public, and then people will wear masks in public for a month, and then it'll be good, and then we won't have to do this shit anymore. But saying that you're saying, yeah, I'm not gonna. They say to do it, but I'm not gonna. That shit, that is so fucking dumb, dude. Just wear a mask to the grocery store. That's all you got to do. There's nowhere else to fucking go. You're not going to movie theaters. You're not going to comedy clubs, movie theaters, libraries, bars, restaurants. You're not going to any of those places. So you don't need to wear a mask literally anywhere except for the grocery store. I don't know. Look that up. Fact check me, young Jamie. Fact check me, dude. I don't know if that's true or not. I think it is, but I don't know because I'm not an expert. So you should fact check literally everything I say, except for that, because he did say that, because I saw him say that. But maybe because he raw dogged Stormy Daniels, that's why he thinks he's safe and doesn't need to wear a mask, dude. I don't know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. Look it up, dude. Look it up. Look it up, dude. Look that shit up, dude. What else, man? What are we going to do? What are we going to do with ourselves, you know? What are we going to do this whole week, this whole month? We got to figure it out. It'll be fine. I'm just going to keep watching master classes. I'm on the wine one right now, and it's still baffling to me how people describe wine. Because you can't describe wine and be right all the time. And at least you can't, dude, you can't call wine, you can't say that wine smells like an old leather glove. You can't say it tastes like wet cement because it doesn't do that, either of those things. It just doesn't. You can't. I'm watching this wine masterclass, and this guy is describing the wine, and he's using all these, saying like, oh, it's got hints of pear and dry hair. And I'm like, what? How do you train your palate to recognize dry hair, you fucking gizmo weirdo? You weird fucking geed. Dude, you can't train your tongue to taste wet hair unless you've done a murder. Have you done a murder? When else would you taste wet hair? Are you the Invisible Man? Do you run around licking people's heads when they can't see you? So, trying to be a master at wine. Bought a bunch of wine. That's a new hobby. Trying to figure out how to taste wine differently. It all kind of tastes either good or not. I don't know. Tasting wine, describing wine is weird, but it is funny how people describe their drugs the same way they describe wine. You know, like some people will describe their drugs like, yeah, this Molly is really clean. It's really pure. You can see the crystals in it if you just tilt it against the sun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was grown organically. Yeah, it's an organic Molly. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, this cocaine, yeah, it comes from the rolling hills of Tijuana. Yeah, that's where this cocaine comes from. You can tell it's pure. It's got the faint hint of baking soda. Yeah, and if you taste it and you swish it around in your mouth a little bit, you'll get hints of raw gasoline and sewage. That's what this cocaine is like. Yeah, this is a 1974 vintage, just uncovered from the inside of a dead body that was found in Memorial Park in Chihuahua. People describe their drugs so weird, dude. Don't do drugs. Stay healthy, dude. Stay healthy. I'm going to wrap it up. This is going to be a short episode because that's the way it is, dude. This is a half-hour episode. That's what today was. That's what today was, dude. Episode 4 has been 30 minutes long. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Nobody. Thank you for not being there for us and for giving people nothing to do. And guys, go just stay. Find a reason to smile every day. You know what I mean? Just do that. Find at least one reason. Wake up with a smile, and just be like, I'm gonna smile about this for like 10 seconds, and then smile for 10 seconds. And then when you go to bed, be like, okay, cool. This cool thing happened today, or it happened to me recently, or it might happen very soon. And then smile for 10 more seconds, and then go to bed. And then you wake up with a smile. You go to bed with a smile, and that'll make you feel better. Until then, we chillin', dog. We chillin', bros. This is chill time. Quarantine is chill time. It's time to chill. Go watch everything, read everything, write some shit, make a little diary entry. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Fuck. All right, next week, next episode, I got all my diaries from when I was a little kid. I used to keep journals and diaries and shit when I was like age 10 to 15 or something. Maybe even through high school. I forget. But I had fucking diaries, dude. I got some Brent diaries. So I'll read you guys some shit next week from my Brent diaries. That'll be fun. I was going to do that for this episode, and then I forgot. You know, because I had too much going on. No, I didn't. All right. Well, now we have a plan for next week. Thank you for rocking with me, dude. I love you guys so much. And, stay happy and stay positive. DM me some questions. If you have questions that you want answered on this podcast, or if you have topics and shit, I've answered a couple of them. Oh, I got a question about the worst I ever bombed. I'll do that next week because we're already in the vibe of ending this, and I can't get out of that vibe now. So next week, we got some plans. We got some plans for next week, and then we'll figure out a way to get some guests, and then we'll keep doing solo shows. And we're going to make it all work. Because you know why? Because we're BTGO, dude. We're about to go off. All right? When the Q is O, when the quarantine is over, we're BTGO, bro. Okay? All of us. You listening to this, you're BTGO too. All right? All right. I love you. Peace and love. Have a good day. Tell somebody you love them. And smile. Okay? Bye-bye.